It started with young Nick saying this: I don't know if I will vote for Trump in 2024. Nick Fury. I think I probably will, but only because the alternative is a complete disaster. It is sad that Trump has become another lesser of two evils Republican. In 2016, I was actually excited to vote for Trump. In 2020, less so. Now, nah. That's pretty strong criticism from Nick. I mean, that's the strongest criticism I've ever seen from Nick on Trump. And why did it happen? Let me give a shout out to because these accounts trigger me to like kind of get my thoughts together. Rob Petrie said, "Here's my theory. Fuentes knows his endorsement could be toxic, so he told Trump in person that he supports him, but holding back on a full endorsement." And I think I had a reply to that was wrong because I disagree with that statement. But then I was like, okay, wait, no, I actually got it. I don't agree with that. It could be right. Who knows? But here's my take. Why is Nick so harsh right now? I think Nick is vocal about Donald Trump not being guaranteed his vote because of what happened with the Libertarian Party convention. Donald Trump took the time in the middle of this, right before he got convicted, first president ever convicted of a felony. He took his time to go to the Libertarian Party National Convention. Trump did. Trump took his time, his valuable time, to go there. He went there to offer a deal to them. But I think Nick is like, wait a second. Why didn't you agree to speak at my event, AFPAC? I believe it's June 15th, if I'm not mistaken. Detroit. I think that's what Nick's looking at. Nick's like, wait a second. You went to go talk to them, to offer them a deal? They're a bunch of idiots. The non-Mises ones. If you would have just went to just the Mises people, that's one thing. Nick would still be jealous. I think Nick's jealous. I don't blame him. I agree with it, if that's his take. Why didn't Trump go to, or it hasn't happened yet, but why hasn't Trump agreed to go to AFPAC? Why not? You went to the Libertarians. I understand there's this stigma around AFPAC. And what does that have to do? Why would Nick feel different about that just because there's a stigma there? When the stigma is absolutely incorrect. Nick's on lives talking about how Ye, as dark as I am, Ye is one of his favorite, one of his heroes. Standing for Candace Owens. Great friends with Laura Loomer. And he has to hear all this stuff about what he is and what he isn't. Friends with Bryson Gray. We had the story on Bryson Gray came on the Weekly Rumble and he's told us how he met Nick. He said something like, Nick said something and I thought it was off. And Nick reached out to me and said, hey, I don't know how. Nick reached out to Bryson Gray and said, let's play some Fortnite or something like that and we'll talk about it. That's the guy that's supposed to be whatever label you put on him. So I don't care about the stick. I don't care. Why would he go to the Libertarians? America First is a stronger movement. Yeah, I said it. America First is a stronger movement than the Libertarian Party. I love the Libertarians, Mises Caucus ones. The other ones, it's tough, man. I don't want to have beef with them. I kind of like them as people, but they are really politically stupid. They are really politically stupid. Really, really bad. They don't understand power. They're in this club. Really annoying. But so Nick is looking at it like, you went over there. What? Donald Trump has not gone to Nick Fuentes, in my opinion, this is me speaking, in part because that vote's in the bag. We got the stigma, I got it. But also, but Nick has a lot of young what's mostly young white men, you want that vote? Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene went there. Was there Paul Gosar went and spoke at AFPAC 3? I'm trying to think what other politicians. Those are only two I remember or I know of. AFPAC 3 is when I started following Nick, right around the same time. So I don't even know the history before that. Trump has not gone to Nick Fuentes. The America First movement cannot make the same mistake that the blacks do. The blacks vote blue no matter who. Why? Because reasons. America First can't vote Trump no matter what. Especially not with him being Zio. There's no excuse for that. That's the quickest way towards political irrelevancy. You have to make these people work to get your vote. I support Nick. I like the America First movement, not just in general, the one led by young Nick Fury. Donald Trump hasn't shown that any love. What do I owe him for? What risk has he taken? This person replied, Trump was never expected to attend AFPAC. Trump was never expected to attend AFPAC. I was like, why not? Why is Trump not expected to attend AFPAC? That should be problematic for the Groypers in AFPAC. Especially with him being Zio, as I said. Especially after he went to the Libertarians and got booed. He went to the Libertarians and got booed. Why wouldn't he go to a group that largely supports him, even if it's just a pander? A group who is misconstrued in the media, just like he is. What's the latest thing on Trump? They said Trump dropped the Niger. I think they're trying to talk with the hard ER. I don't know. A group that's smeared and lied about, just like Trump. And they still support him. I said that's worse than the blacks. The blacks vote blue no matter who. AFPAC votes Trump no matter what. Nick's changing that, though. You can see that. Like, that vote's not guaranteed. But AFPAC votes Trump no matter what. But at least the blacks, they expect Biden to come through. I mean, to go to Morehouse and make a speech and pander and do something. Give us some love. It's not, he doesn't have to do anything tangible for them, but at least show them love by coming through and speaking.
We just saw President Trump go through day in and day out for 7-some weeks. And to that, we owe that man more than the tip of our hat. To that, we owe him the following message, that we will never bend the knee to these government gangsters.
Well, I support Trump in this endeavor for sure, but do we owe Trump? I don't know if I would say that. I respect Trump, grateful for Trump. I don't know if I like the word I owe. What do I owe Trump? So no, I don't know what Cash Patel's talking about. I don't owe Trump anything.
Middle MAGA.